Chennai Super Kings. The name itself evokes a sense of dominance. A team built on consistency, led by the ice-cool MS Dhoni, they were the perennial contenders. But cricket, like life, is unpredictable. The journey from 2020 to 2023 tested the mettle of the Super Kings. It was a roller coaster of emotions for their loyal fans. The lows stung, the highs felt even sweeter. CSK's identity was built on a core group of experienced players. They prided themselves on stability and backing their players. The IPL, however, was evolving rapidly. The game was getting younger. New teams brought new challenges. The old guard was starting to show signs of wear and tear. Could this battle-hardened team adapt? Would their tried and tested methods still hold up in this new era? The answers, as we would witness, were complex and captivating. 2020 was a year to forget for CSK. For the first time in their history, they failed to make the playoffs. The absence of Suresh Raina and Harbhajan Singh left a void. The veterans looked weary. The Dad's Army tag, once worn as a badge of experience, now felt like a burden. 2022 was no better. Jadeja's captaincy struggles were evident. The team lacked direction. The responsibility seemed to weigh heavily on the all-rounder. Dhoni returned as captain mid-season, but even his Midas touch couldn't salvage the season. They finished a dismal 9th, their second-worst campaign ever. The aura of invincibility had faded. Questions swirled around the team's composition, leadership, and ability to compete with the new generation. It was a time for introspection, for tough calls, for a potential rebuild. Amidst the doubts, 2021 brought a resurgence. Ruturaj Gaikwad, the young opener, took the tournament by storm, winning the orange cap. Moeen Ali provided the X-factor. Faf du Plessis continued to be Mr. Dependable. Dhoni, Jadeja and Bravo chipped in with crucial contributions. The team spirit was back, the tactics were sharper. They peaked at the right time, culminating in a thrilling victory in the final. CSK had lifted their 4th IPL trophy, silencing the doubters. And then came 2023. Dhoni had hinted it might be his last dance. The stage was set for a fairy tale ending. Conway and Rahan formed a formidable opening partnership. Jadeja was back to his best. The young Matisha Pathirana breathed fire with his unorthodox action. In the final, against all odds, they pulled off a heist for the ages. Jadeja, the hero of the hour, smashed a last ball 6 to seal victory. Dhoni, in a gesture that spoke volumes, handed the trophy to Jadeja. It was a fitting tribute to the all-rounder's resilience. Section 4. The Ghosts of 2025. A New Low. After Dhoni's retirement, 2024 saw CSK finish a respectable 5th, narrowly missing the playoffs. Hope lingered. The future seemed bright, but 2025 brought about a rude awakening. It was their worst season ever. The Super Kings finished at the bottom of the table, a shadow of their former selves. The problems were manifold. Ruturaj Gaikwad, their star batsman, suffered an early injury. The team seemed lost without his runs at the top. Dhoni returned as captain mid-season, answering the fans' desperate pleas. But even he couldn't turn the tide. The auction strategy was questioned. The team lacked firepower compared to other teams. The once settled batting order was shuffled constantly. The bowling attack lacked teeth. The legendary CSK spirit seemed to have evaporated. Section 5. A Yellow Dawn awaits 2026 and beyond. The 2025 debacle has forced Chennai Super Kings into a period of reflection. The old guard is fading. The new generation needs time to mature. The challenges are significant, but not insurmountable. The core values that defined CSK, belief, perseverance, and a fighting spirit, remain. The core of their leadership, with Fleming at the helm and Dhoni's experience still potentially available, is strong. They have a loyal fan base that bleeds yellow. The IPL is a tournament of fleeting fortunes. Teams rise and fall. What matters is the ability to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. CSK has done it before, they can do it again. The Yellow Brigade will regroup, they will rebuild, and they will be back, ready to challenge for the coveted trophy once more. The roar of the lion may be faint now, but it will be heard again. The legacy of the Super Kings is far from over.